Hey there, it's Chris from Juggling Secrets, and in this video you're going to learn the Statue of Liberty juggling trick, which is basically just, having your hands up top, throwing the ball there, and having it drop down. So it kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty if you've ever seen it. So in its simplest form, the easiest way to do this is, I'm going to try to break this down into the easiest possible way, so that way it, it's easy for us. The idea is that you need to be able to do an over-the-top throw for this to make sense, and the reason for that is because if you look at it, when you go up top, the ball goes over the top, right? So to get to this point, you need to be able to do this throw right here. So this is just the right hand throw is going over the top every single time. And in a previous video, if you don't know how to do over the top, I have a video that's called Juggler's Tennis that teaches how to do this. It breaks it down, but I'm going to assume that you know how to do that at this point. So the next thing for this to work is the actual drop. So you want the ball to, I hope this is in screen, you want the ball to hit, your arm's going to be like fully extended if you picture the actual Statue of Liberty, and the ball is going to get kind of shuffled down into your other hand. So the idea is that you need to make sure the ball, the throw is always more important, right? So you want to make sure the ball hits the spot. You're going to want to just catch it. You're going to want to just throw it up there and catch it and be like, yeah, I did it. But you need to make sure that you're catching the ball in the right position, right? It hits that spot, and it can either roll down or you can kind of toss it. For me, I kind of catch it and just drop it, like you'll see here. But you can do a little roll off that's a lot harder. Okay, so I do recommend more of a catch and like a controlled release for this. And you'll see here I have my arm bent a little bit lower. It's just because I have limited space for this, so I can't show you, like I can't go super far back and you'll still hear the video. But I catch the ball, and it kind of, instead of just holding onto it or letting it like roll off or bounce off, it's catching, and it's kind of like a mini throw to the other hand, right? So you're gonna practice this, like the over the top throw. So it's going, outwards instead of inwards, and then like a little drop to make sure it goes back to that position where your normal pattern is. Like if you're on the side, your hands are at the 90-degree angle. The ball needs to go up and down and hit that spot to make the pattern work, right? So this, you want to make sure you hit the spot, and my right hand here, it kind of throws it over to somewhere around here to make sure that you actually make the catch. So it's not so much of like a drop or like a slap, because that makes it harder. You do want to kind of catch and then release very quickly. So you can practice this with two balls, just like this. It's very similar to the shower pattern as well, to where it's going around in like a circle instead of the cross cascade style. So when you're doing this, and I hope this is still in frame, it's very difficult to keep it all in frame while I'm watching, just so you know. Not that that's an excuse or anything, but when you're doing it, you want to make sure your hands are up. And you'll see that it sometimes lands over here, sometimes lands over here. You really want to make sure that it lands, within this column, so that way the pattern can continue. So you're going to practice this for a little while, and then it's simply just trying to do that, in the pattern. It really is just kind of going for it. There's not really like a one throw that you can do. That makes it kind of difficult. It's much faster. So for this, you just need to kind of go for it. And you can do, 3 throws doing it, or 4 throws, or whatever it is. But you really need to make sure that you got the first 2 down good before you do this, to make sure that you're dropping it exactly where it needs to go, and you're making the appropriate throw to hit that spot. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. There's the Q&A section somewhere in this members area. So I hope this helps. I hope that you can you're getting this, and I hope that these videos are useful for you. That's the purpose of this Juggling Secrets Academy, is to help you with, mastering tricks and being able to teach them to other people ideally. So thank you so much for being here, and check out the other videos. I don't know which side they're on. See you there though.